welcome to Evie's Toy House. Today we're making a new My Little Pony custom. I have a figure of Twilight Sparkle battling Tempest Shadow here. I thought this would be perfect to turn into Twilight Sparkle fighting the Pony of Shadows from Season 7. The Pony of Shadows is a transformed pony named Stegan. He became evil and so powerful that the pillars of old Equestria had to put themselves in limbo in order to capture him. Here is today's trivia question. Who are the 6 ponies that make up the pillars of old Equestria? Comment below if you know the answer and stay to the end of the video to see if you're right. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is reshape the mane and tail. We're going to use an X-Acto knife to carefully trim the mane so that it is round around the edges. If you're doing this at home, make sure to get an adult to help. Next, we're going to smooth out the mane by adding some air-dry clay to it. We will also lengthen the tail a bit with some additional clay. The tail looks like black swirly clouds, so we need to add a few ends curling up. We'll do the same to the legs. Add some swirls to the back of each leg. While we're working on the clay, let's go ahead and make the wings. First, I rolled out a large piece of clay so that it's nice and flat. Then I printed out an outline of the wings, and we're going to lay it on top of the clay and use it as a template. Using the X-Acto knife, we're going to carefully cut out the wings. Since the wing is pretty big, it might be too heavy to attach to the back of the pony. So we're going to embed a piece of wire into the clay. Taking this piece of wire, we're going to press it into the clay on the top. And then we'll cover up the wire with more clay on top. In hindsight, I think I should have rolled out a log of clay instead of adding chunks of uneven clay like this. But we can still work with it, except it'll just take longer to smooth everything out. Once that's done and before it dries, we're going to shape it to the style that we want. We want the wings to look like they're flapping, so we're going to push the wings downwards around the body and lift up the tips. Okay, the wings are dried. As you can see here, the clay is pretty rough, so we need to patch it up with more clay in the areas where there are cracks. And also, we're going to sand down the edges so that it's smoother. Okay, everything has dried, and I think the clay on the body is looking really good overall. Here's the wing. It is also looking really good. After we paint, we'll be able to attach it to the back of the pony. So let's go ahead and paint. We're going to start by painting the entire pony black. We're going to leave the mane and the tail and also the mouth. We're also going to skip over the section on the back where the armor is. We'll be attaching the wing here, and it's better to glue the wing onto the plastic itself instead of the paint, where it might just rip off. Next, we're going to go back and paint the mane and tail with a dark gray. We're going to leave a few areas where we'll go back and paint with a lighter gray. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and answer today's trivia question. Who are the 6 ponies that make up the pillars of old Equestria? They are Star Swirl, Rockhoof, Miss Mane, Flash Magnus, Sonambula, and Mage Meadowbrook. Did you get all of them? If you did, let me know by commenting. I got them all. With a lighter gray, we're now painting the areas that we skipped earlier. Here's the pony so far. I think it's starting to look really amazing. Next, with white, we're going to paint a triangle for the eyes. It's a little hard doing this other eye because one of the legs is blocking it, but if we use a small brush, we can carefully paint the eye underneath. And finally, we're going to paint that wing a dark gray color. Again, we're going to leave a section underneath unpainted since this is where we're going to add the glue to attach it to the body. Okay, we're almost done. We have the pony all painted. We need to add the wings. To attach the wings, we're going to use E6000. This is a clear craft glue. We're going to add a whole bunch to the back and then press the wings on and hold it until it's dry. Once the glue is dried, I want to add one final detail to the back. I'm going to use a light gray and paint a design on the bottom part of the wing. Here's the Pony of Shadows. Oh my gosh, look at him. I think he looks pretty ferocious, especially with that wing. So the next thing we want to do is actually color this blast here. So right now it's blue and purple, but I want to change it so that it is black. But instead of all black, I'm going to add a little bit of purple. So I have this color shift purple, and hopefully it'll give the black a little bit more color. Alright everyone, and we are done! So here is my custom Stygian, also known as the Pony of Shadows. He is very powerful and is fighting Twilight Sparkle. So we did not change Twilight Sparkle at all, so we left her the same. However, we changed Tempest Shadow completely. So Tempest Shadow is now completely black with white eyes, and we gave her a new tail, new mane, and also a new pair of wings. Oh my goodness, look at this. I love how the wings turned out. It is just flaring outwards and flapping towards Twilight Sparkle while he is fighting. I thought his mane and tail turned out pretty good too. We have this kind of gray, light gray and dark gray shadow coming out for his mane and also for his tail. And also a little bit of that shadowy cloud coming out from behind his legs. Here it is from the other side. And we also changed up his magical blast. This was a transparent purple before, now it's midnight blue. So let me know down below in the comment section what you think of my custom Stygian. And if you like it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!